What in the entire hell is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, and before I get started on the topic at hand, I called it. Yesterday I did a video talking about the 680 people swept up in the ICE baby raids of 2019. They set a record, but there are children involved, and you know that children are the number one weapon for the left. So they used that weapon, and more than half of those 680 were released for the kids. It's all about the kids, man. The kids are the future. What did Whitney say? R.I.P., girl. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. So the kids are the future. That's what we care about. These children cannot be running around without their parents. Hold on. What's that? Oh, they only give a fuck about immigrant kids. You American kids can kiss their ass. They don't need us. It's all about the illegal kids. We can't have that. Let their parents go. Bunch of bullshit. We'll see how that plays out. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. There is a battle going on. There is a heavyweight bout taking place. In this corner, home to more than 200 homicides in 2019, and we're only in early August. Rats and trash in the street with a worthless representative. You know it well, one of America's biggest shit stains, Baltimore. Boo! Fuck you! And in this corner, the challenger. Home to the top 5 economy in the world. More homeless people than the rest of the country combined. That's right, Sacramento, California. Boo! You suck! They're going at it, people. Baltimore hails itself as the Rat King, as the infestation king. But Sacramento, California said, the competition's not over. We still got 12 rounds. Anything you can fuck up, I can fuck up better. I can fuck up anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. What, you think you can have the most rats in the streets? Fuck no. This is Sacramento, baby. We can do that too. That's right, you guys. The EPA office in Sacramento, California had to close the playground outside so the fucking kids wouldn't get bit by the rats. What? No, wait, let me check my notes. Yeah, California's in America. No, this is not the early 1900s. This is 2019 in California, inside of America. And a state building had to close the playground so the kids wouldn't get bit by rats. They're running in the damn streets. This is where our money's going? Baltimore, that $2.3 billion, where the fuck is that? It's not going into rodent control. The average American pays 14% tax. I believe it's around 14.4. The average Californian pays 13.3% tax. Now let me utilize my public school education. 13.3 plus 14.4 equals 20, carry the 3, 27.7%. Damn near 30%, damn near a third of our check goes to taxes. What do we have to show for it? Rats, apparently. The homeless are out of fucking control. Something needs to be done. Stop giving them bus tickets and sending them to other cities. Yes, that's right. Our state government does that. I'm sure we're not the only state who does that shit. But they'll give the homeless bus tickets to send them other places. Don't fix the problem. Just move it around. Like Mayor London Breed, the piece of shit mayor of the shitty city by the bay. Don't fix the heroin epidemic. Just create indoor shooting ranges. That's right. San Francisco is going to be one of 3 American cities to be a guinea pig for indoor heroin use. We don't want these people out on the streets using heroin in front of all these tech billionaires. So move them indoors. That's right, junkies. Come on in. You have a temperature-controlled environment to shoot your fucking drugs. Rod Serling, is that you? We've got to be in the twilight zone. All this money flowing through these politicians' hands, but you have to close down a playground so the children don't get bit by fucking rodents. Huh? But Gavin Newsom, our illustrious governor of California, California, you just passed a law that says in order to be on the presidential ballot in California, you have to release your taxes. Who was that aimed at? Trump. TDS is real. But the rats, Gavin, the rats. But you got the typhoid breaking out in LA. What about the needles in the street? And the human waste? Well, how can we still have that, but you're passing laws for the... I don't get that one. I don't get it. What is with these fucking crazy liberals that can't seem to get their chores done? They want to go outside and play, but they haven't eaten their vegetables yet. Maxine Waters, Aunt Pearl, her stupid, worthless ass. She tweeted that the NRA is a killer organization, that they care more about money than the lives of people, and they should be disbanded. A killer organization. I've heard that before. Aunt Pearl, are you talking about those Mexican gangs that are funded and ran by the cartels that go out looking for black people to hurt and kill? You mean that kind of killer organization? Are you talking about the gangs that terrorize black people in your fucking district? Gentrifying their neighborhoods, pushing them out, illegals pushing black folks out of their neighborhoods? Are those the killer organizations that should be disbanded? The fucking gangs running rampant in your district? Children are afraid to go to school. 93% of the kids in your district can't do math at grade level, but you're worried about the NRA. That's a killer organization? Elijah Cummings crying over illegals' children, but you got 200 plus murdered? You just had a sergeant who's on life support because he got gunned down in his front yard, but you're worried about some fucking kids 2,500 miles away that shouldn't even be here. I don't understand. So they're going rounds for rats, California versus Baltimore, but you're worried about the motherfucking president who's doing his job, who's doing his chores. You guys got a lot of work to do. A lot. But you're worried about the wrong shit. You're not focused. The only people who are going to get these people focused, these politicians focused, are us. We got to vote these pieces of shit out. They're worthless. They're like a fucking appendix. They serve no purpose. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't miss them and probably be healthier without them. Why are these so-called black leaders fucking over black people? And that's another thing. You don't hear anybody talking about white leaders. White leaders, they call them elected officials. Why the fuck do we call them leaders? Do you need a leader? When you get out of your bed and go in the living room, is there someone waiting to lead you through your day? To help you get dressed and eat your breakfast? What the fuck? I don't need no leader. You're not my leader. You're my employee. You work for me. You don't lead me. You don't influence me in any way. You don't teach me shit. Nor do I want you to. I don't need you for that. I have family and friends to enrich my life. I don't need a fucking politician leading me or telling me how I should feel. Or if something goes wrong, we look to them for guidance. I look to myself. I don't need a fucking politician to be a leader. Even if you are a leader, you're not good at that. Imagine if they came out saying, well, these white leaders, white leader, white supremacy, you see the connection? Man, get out of here with that shit. There's some other blue-haired, granola-headed dirt fucker that I work with, and she posted, I can't remember what the picture was, but it says, some stupid tweet from some dumbass, some blue checkmark dumbass, who was saying, talking about the mass shooting. Oh, that's right, she was saying, I suffer from depression and PTSD, and I'm fighting an eating disorder, and I haven't wanted to kill anybody, so stop blaming mass shootings on mental illness. And then it said something like, and then she wrote, mass shootings are caused by toxic masculinity, white supremacy, and easy access to guns. Man, get out of that. Get out of here with that shit. Wasn't there just a fucking mass shooting in California, and the guy had to go to Nevada to get the gun? What are you talking about? If there's easy access to guns, it is not in California. Please. And all these fools are talking about mass shootings. Look in your cities. You got mass shootings all the fucking time. But the perpetrator, the shooter, is not white, so it doesn't make the headlines. Don't you see that? Don't you fucking dumb Democrat voters see that? You dumbasses who keep voting these clowns, these criminals into power? They don't give a fuck about you. They don't even tell the rest of the world when you get gunned down. If the shooter looks just like your colored ass, they don't care. They buried a fucking story out of Chicago where 52 people were shot and 7 were killed in one day. But they don't give a fuck. But you let some white dude shoot 3 people and it's everywhere because it feeds their narrative. America racist, orange man bad. They don't care about your black ass. They don't care about your brown ass. You get shot all the fucking time. Nobody cares. But let a white dude pull that trigger. Oh, now we care. Now we can get some bullshit gun laws passed through. Now we can get one step closer to taking your guns altogether. Don't you see that shit? Man, wake your dumb ass up and wipe the crust out of your eyes and look at this bullshit. California is the richest state in the union. Out of the 190 some countries in the world, California is in the top 5. But they had so many goddamn rats in the state capital that they had to shut down a playground outside of the EPA office. Don't you see the irony in that? The Environmental Protection Agency, their own environment was so fucked up, their own environment was so unprotected that they had to close the playground so the children didn't get bit by rats. Holy shit. And you're sitting there telling me Trump's bad? Trump? Wow. They think we're pretty fucking stupid. And by us voting these fools back into power, we must be. They've got to be right to a certain extent, right? Because they can allow filth and disease and feces in our streets, and we're steady putting a check mark next to their name. 200 plus murders in Baltimore. It's fucking August 9th. What do you think they're going to hit by December 31st? Watch out, Chicago. Somebody's coming for your crown as murder capital of the fucking country. But you're gonna tell me about some kids at the border. What about the kids inside your borders? What about them being hungry? They're not in an air temperature controlled facility where every whim is taken care of. They're at home brushing roaches off of themselves, looking disappointed because they can't eat a bowl of cereal because the rats chewed through the box again. Man, Elijah Cummings, fuck you. And with the same dick, Gavin Newsom, fuck you too. Fucking crooks. Man, I'm out of here. They done already messed up my damn Friday. It ain't my Friday, but it is Friday. Enjoy it. Now let me go ahead and handle this leg of the rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.